On the news tonight, President Bola Tinubu appoints Nwakuche Ndidi Acting Controller General of Correctional Service. Federal High Court grants former Governor Yaya Bello bail. Plus, latest in the world of entertainment and sports. A warm welcome to NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. I am Musa Toliat. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of Nwakuche Sylvester Ndidi as Acting Controller General of the Nigerian Correctional Service. A statement by the Secretary to the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire and Immigration Board, Jafar Ahmed, indicates that this follows expiration of tenure of Haliru Nababa. The statement adds that the appointment takes effect from 15th December 2024. Nwakuche, born on 26 November 1966, hails from Oguta in Imo State. Until his appointment, he was the Deputy Controller General in charge of Training and Staff Development Directorate. He is a fellow of the prestigious National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPS, and holds the national honor of Member of the Federal Republic. The President urges him to bring his wealth of experience to bear in his new capacity. President Bola Tinubu has received first brief from the newly appointed management of the National Sports Commission, led by the chairman, Shehu Diko. In a recent realignment of its administration structures, President Tinubu scrapped the Ministry of Sports, and the commission is to play the role of the defunct ministry. Chairman of the commission, Shehu Diko, and his team presented their immediate strategies and action plan to the President. These include plans to create sports economy, infrastructural development, the National Sports Festival, while also asking the President to declare sports as a national asset to be backed with necessary legislative work for proper development.
You see, the foundation of what we are going to do rests on like three pillars. You know, because we are to turn around the entire ecosystem of sports in Nigeria to do things differently. We have what we call the 3 R's, that we have to reset our thinking. You know, to reset our thinking, and we have to refocus what we are doing, and we have to relaunch the sports in this country. Resetting our thinking, meaning that Nigeria has been focused more on competitions for many years, which we see competitions and foreign trips and everything as consumption. We have to go back to development, which is production. We have to make sure that the internal ecosystem of sports work. So that is the new things we are trying to do differently.
The team also discussed the issues surrounding appointment of a substantive coach for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, as well as efforts for World Cup qualification. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has granted bail to the former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Adoza Bello, and a sum of 500 million naira with 2 sureties in like sum. Justice Emeka Nwite gave the order after the arraignment of Yaya Bello before the court. The ruling on Bello's bail application came after the former governor pleaded not guilty to 19-count charge brought against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The defendant was also asked to submit his international passport while he would remain at the Kuje Correctional Center pending the perfection of the bail conditions. Recall that the ex-governor was earlier remanded in a fresh 110 billion naira charge by the EFCC pending his bail application. The court thereafter adjourned to February 24, 2025 for continuation of the matter. The former Kogi governor, who was once declared wanted by the Anti-Graft Commission, is facing an alleged money laundering trial to the tune of 80 billion naira after the defendant had taken his plea. His counsel, Joseph Daudu, SAN, made clarification on the reasons. The defendant had not been in court during the previous hearings. After the argument of the bail application, which was not opposed by the Protection Council, the court granted bail to defendants with 2 sureties. Sureties must be landed property owners within the jurisdiction of the court. Residents of Idioma, Isaleko, Lagos Island of Lagos State are the newest beneficiaries of Igbega Ilera Igbega Oroaje initiative unveiled by the Lagos State government. Joyken Abakoya reports that the initiative aims to address unemployment and health challenges across the metropolis.
Initiative Igbega Ilera Igbega Oroaje, translated as My Health, My Prosperity, is in line with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's Themes Plus development agenda, which focuses on enhancing healthcare, empowerment, and promoting social inclusion to ensure that Lagos remains a 21st century economy where no one is left behind. The outreach provides free medical care, skills acquisition opportunities, empowerment, and distribution of foodstuff to the indigents.
You need to check on your health. You cannot just be working from morning to night, 7 times without checking yourself.
Chairman, Lagos State Government Advisory Council, Tajuddin Olusi, says the initiative is a step towards regaining the people's trust for government.
Inspiring in the sense that a member of the Executive Council, someone who is charged with the responsibility of a commissioner who has volunteered, to serve the people.
Lagos State Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose, highlights the importance of promoting preventive care, closing the skills gap, and encouraging entrepreneurship among residents of the area.
And we're also going to ensure that the vocational training we give them is fit for purpose, is what they need. We will continue to follow up with them. You've seen that the registration Learn to Earn registration desk is here. You've heard the AIDS control. They've given them some sanitizing tools. We're going to do a lot of training in that regard.
The Igbega Ilera Igbega Oroaje initiative serves as a bridge between the people and the state government's established skills acquisition centers. In Lagos, Joyken Abakoya, NTA News.
Guests on Good Morning Nigeria want government scaling up and prioritizing investment in health care through more budgetary allocation and deepening enrollment in health insurance to capture more Nigerians. This they emphasize is crucial to ensuring universal health coverage. Nigeria, they agree, is on the track to attaining access to universal health care, but reiterates more still needs to be done. Lydia Sampson reports.
The Health Sector Renewal Initiative is a proactive approach to unlocking health sector value chains. These, the guest notes, will escalate access, affordable healthcare, and robust targeted investment that will ensure no one is left behind.
We have been able to enroll over 2 million Nigerian lives into the health insurance space. This is not attributable only to the federal government effort, but the state governments have also contributed, and of course the private sector supporting this. We currently we are revitalizing hundreds of primary health care centers.
Our population growth over the years has outstripped our economic growth. We need to face this reality because that's the truth. But what can we do to make sure that we fasten that road to universal health coverage? Using health insurance as a major tool, as a major model to provide access to all Nigerians. So, on behalf of the HMOs, the strategy we think that should be applied is, number one, for the government to prioritize healthcare.
Though the guests differ on implementation methods, they are in agreement that upscaling enrollment in insurance scheme to mitigate out-of-pocket spending for healthcare is sacrosanct.
When people are campaigning for offices that I will do this, I will do this, ask them, what would you do about my healthcare? Because now, thank God for the thing, it says, government, it is on you.
Yeah.
So people, you don't just allow people come take office like that. If you do that, it's your business. But you must ask them, what are your plans for my health? They must be able to answer it.
It's not new policy. It has just been reviewed last year, launched by this current government. So the policies are there, but the implementation requires investments in education and support for research for development.
Some suggested considering a one-pool social insurance scheme that is accessible nationwide instead of fragmented schemes limiting access. Others see changing strategies to invest more in natural medicine will unleash more access, leaving no one behind. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
The Nigerian Television Authority has bagged an award for its outstanding performance in effective media partnership and information dissemination at the Federal Road Safety Corps Management Award Night. Oyeyemi Ajayi reports.
Over time, the road has been their theater of operation with the responsibility of proper road management. But this night is different. The agenda here is just to unwind and bring the management closer to the staff.
The present administration has put in place quite a lot of policies and programs aimed at guaranteeing the welfare of our citizens. And to that effect, government is at all times ready to do its best to support and encourage the Federal Road Safety Corps through policy implementations and operational guidance from time to time.
An informal gathering with the ambience of Yuletide, all dressed for the occasion. The mood is palpable and the Corps Marshal is emphatic on bringing back the good old days of the Corps, which dwells more on staff welfare.
I want to assure every staff of FRC that leadership is a sacrifice. Our leadership is to serve you, to make sure that you are comfortable wherever you are, so that you can carry out your duties. And for that, I want to reaffirm to you that I am for you. I'm your servant.
Not a night of many words, but rather a time to honor outstanding staff for their performance during the year. The Nigerian Television Authority was not left out. They took the award for projecting the core operations with timely and proper reportage as a major media partner.
We already have a platform, a dedicated platform, where we propagate those messages, and FRSC over the years has been a strong partner in delivering those messages to our viewers. So it's something that is ongoing because, we serve a constitutional mandate and we work at the pleasure of the people of Nigeria. So anything that is going to enhance the quality of life and safety of Nigerians is very important to us as NTA.
A night of merriment with the FRC officers letting their hair down and enjoying the good music and cuisines until duty calls. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
Congratulations to NTA, congratulations to us. You're still watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. More reports after this timeout. Stay with us.
Chief, you are welcome. Oh, this people says. Oh, thank God, the light is back. Again.
Why are you still living in the past? Have you not heard of solar?
Chief, forget all these fake products in the market.
Don't get mad. Get Viforce and Zantres American solar battery and panel. It is the original Indian product in the market. Approved by Sun. Viforce and Zantres America. Tubular battery. They have super inverter, Zantres MPPT controller, and street light for church, offices, factories, mosque, hospital, even industries. Visit Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited, head office, Easy Blessed Plaza, F10 and 11, Alaba Arago Junction, Alaba International Market. Ring them on 08036 830 557 08039 644 115. Viforce and Zantres America. Solution to steady life.
Glad to know that you're still staying tuned to NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. And now to the foreign scene. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's comments on Syria have sparked concerns about the U.S. role in the region. For this and more, let's now join Daniel Odroza on the foreign scene.
While attending an event in Paris, Donald Trump stated that the U.S. should not intervene in the Syrian conflict. However, given the complex web of regional and global powers involved, it's unclear whether the U.S. can truly remain uninvolved. Trump's stance on non-intervention may signal a shift in the U.S.'s approach to Syria, but the outcome remains uncertain. Moving on, a U.S. federal court has charged 14 Koreans with participating in a long-term scheme to extort money from American companies and funnel it to North Korea's weapons programs. The alleged conspiracy involves thousands of North Korean IT workers using fake identities to work remotely for U.S. firms, generating at least $88 million for the North Korean regime over 6 years. In Lagos, Odoza Daniel, NTA News.
Time now to take a peep into the world of entertainment. Nollywood actress and director Funke Akindele has warned fans against pirating her new movie, Everybody Loves Jennifer. This comes after her previous movie, A Tribe Called Judah, was pirated shortly after release. Ibukun Alonge has details of this and more in our entertainment news.
Funke Akindele has warned fans against pirating her new movie, Everybody Loves Jennifer. This comes after her previous movie, A Tribe Called Judah, was pirated shortly after release. You will be arrested if you pirate my new film, Nollywood actress and director warns. To prevent this, security measures will be strengthened during screening of Everybody Loves Jennifer. Moving on, Femi Adebayo Netflix series 7 Doors delivers a fresh perspective on royal romance, tradition and leadership. The story follows King Adedunjoye, a vulnerable and conflicted ruler, torn between duty and love. The series offers a nuanced portrayal of love, culture and power, making it a compelling watch. In Lagos, Ibukun Alonge, NTA News.
Next on our lineup is Sports Update, and Olumide Eguntola is our guide.
Super Eagles Team B continues its impressive runs ahead of upcoming national assignments with 5-0 win over Kassam Football Association Club, making it 15 goals in 3 games. The team must pass Ghana Odo to be in the next edition of Chan Nations Cup. In special sports, deaf athletes from the 6 geopolitical zones of the country converge on Lagos for the second edition of the National Deaf Table Tennis Championship ongoing at the National Stadium Surulere, Lagos. The championship is tailored at amplifying the leadership potentials of deaf persons in the society to show they can become celebrities in modern world through active participation in sports. In grassroots sports development, the second annual Superintendent Trophy Sports Competition is underway in Lagos with teams from different armed forces formations searching for laurels in 8 sporting events. The Admiral Superintendent of Naval Dockyard Limited, Rear Admiral Bolaji Orederun, is using sports to stem the tide of unwholesome activities in the society and increasing efficiency of men and officers of Nigerian Armed Forces formations in the discharge of their professional duties.
And we also have plans going forward to look at how to reach young people, especially in our catchment area, organize something like a tournament, bring them here. They will play the games and then we'll talk to them, we engage them. Don't do drugs, don't do Yahoo, don't get into trouble, don't do prostitution, don't do all those things. We talk to them, encourage them, and then they have a place where they can also recreate.
Naval Dockyard team defeated Logistics Command Air Force Base 54-40 in the opening match of the basketball event. With sports update, Olumide Eguntola, NTA News.
On that sporting note, we'll call it a wrap on the English segment of the NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. Many thanks for watching. Olatunde is standing by with the Yoruba version of the news. Good evening.
iṣẹ́ àtòórọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí ti gbọ̀nyìn láti lè ṣe tẹlifíṣàn ìjọba àpapọ̀ ètò kalẹ̀ sí Èkó Ọlátúndé Àtàkẹ́nà lóní ìròyìn yín. Ilé ẹjọ́ gíga àpapọ̀ ilé wa tí ó kalẹ̀ sílùú Àbújá ti ṣe ìdánisílẹ̀ ètò láti máa jẹ́jọ́ láti ilé fún gómìnà tẹ́lẹ̀ rí ní ìpínlẹ̀ Kogi ìyẹn Yahaya Adoza pẹ̀lú owó tí ó tó $500 mílíọ̀nù àti onídùúró méjì tí wọ́n gbé wọ̀n tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Adájọ́ àgbà Emeka Nwite ló pàṣẹ èyí nígbàtí Yahaya Adoza Bello wá sí ilé ẹjọ́ láti jẹ́jọ́ rẹ̀. Àṣẹ yìí jáde látàrí bí gómìnà tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí jírẹ̀bẹ̀ pé òun kò jẹ̀bi ẹ̀sùn èyí tí wọ́n fi kàn án rárá. Ilé ẹjọ́ ti wá sún ìjókòó ẹjọ́ sí ọjọ́ 24 oṣù kejì ọdún 2025. Àwọn olùgbé Ìdíọ̀mọ̀ ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó tí ó wà ní Lagos Island ti di ọ̀kan lára àwọn tí ó ń jẹ àǹfààní ìgbéga ìlera àti ìgbéga ọrọ̀ ajé tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣíṣọ lójú rẹ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Joyinken Abapoya jábọ̀ pé ètò ọ̀tun yìí ni ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ń gbà lérò láti kojú ìpèníjà àìní iṣẹ́ àti ìlera ara. Alága àjọ tó ń dámọ̀ràn fún àwọn gómìnà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó Ọmọọba Tajudeen Káyọ̀dé Olùsì ṣàlàyé pé irúfẹ́ ètò báyìí ni ó ń pè fún kí àwọn ará ìlú tún ṣe ìgbẹ́kẹ̀lé èyí tó dára tó sì lọ́rìn fún ìjọba. Ìgbéga ìlera ìgbéga ọrọ̀ ajé ni ó wà láti dí afárá èyí tó wà láàrin ìjọba àti ará ìlú. Tó a ní rí jù báyìí lọ fún ìròyìn wa ti àṣálẹ́ òní. Àgbà aládùúrà pé òpin ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí kò ní jẹ́ òpin wa ní ayé àti láàyè. Ó dàárọ̀.